Hey friends, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Annalise, and in today's video I am doing a very glam, very extra high heel haul from YesStyle that includes the craziest pair of high heels I could find on the website. Now, originally this was meant to be a massive high heel haul with lots of different crazy heels, but unfortunately due to shipping and the coronavirus and all of that stuff going on right now, only half of the shoes have arrived in time. So instead of like leaving you guys high and dry and not doing a video this week, I thought I would do this video with one pair of crazy high heels, and then in a couple of weeks time you'll get a part 2. So just to let you guys know, YesStyle did send me these heels free of charge, but this video is not sponsored, so all opinions are my own and everything I'm saying, as always, is 100% real. And I'm really excited to see these heels. If you follow me on TikTok, you would have already seen a sneak peek of these. If you're not following me on TikTok, I personally recommend it, of course, but I am vlogging every single day of my life on there, so be sure to check that out if it's something you're interested in. But without further ado, let's kick this off with the heels I showed on TikTok. Alright, these are what the heels look like. They're these beautiful nude tone shoes with a gorgeous little bow on the front and these gold details. So it isn't a massive heel because a lot of my high heels I'm learning are really tall. And now that I'm dating Taylor and she's kind of short, you know, I don't always love towering over her, so I have been on the lookout for some shorter heels. These, to a lot of people I know, wouldn't be considered short, but to me, trust me, they are. I absolutely love the little bow design on the front, and because they're quite neutral toned, they will just match with so many clothing items. So many outfits will just look so very chic with these. And I've recently been binging Emily in Paris on Netflix. 10 out of 10 recommend. It's such a good show, but in it she is always wearing the most amazing shoes, and I noticed that she wears some with little bows, so I was inspired to get these from that. So I absolutely love these heels. They look to be really well made. I'm not seeing any issues. Let's pull on the high heel because I feel like that's the best way to know if there's any issues. No issues at all, which is really good because I love these so much. So let's go try them on and see how comfortable they are. Alright my loves, these are what the first pair of heels look like on, and aren't they just gorgeous? They literally match this background so well. I was actually looking on here before on my little boxes, and I noticed that there are a pair of heels very similar to this, and these boxes are all about Paris, so I absolutely love that. These are just such a stunning pair of heels, and best of all, they are comfortable. So before I do this review part of wearing the heels, I actually walk around my apartment a bit first just to see how these are to wear, if they hurt, anything like that. And these are super comfortable. I mean, as comfortable as a pair of heels can be. You know, heels are always going to hurt if you're in them for a long period of time. Our feet aren't naturally meant to be having all the weight on the balls of our foot. But as far as a pair of heels go, these are super comfortable, and I am just obsessed with these. They are so cute. The neutral tones are going to match with so many outfits, so I'm definitely going to get a lot of wears out of these, and I just love them so very much. 10 out of 10 recommend. The next pair of heels that I got are a low pair, but it's still super duper cute. So these are what they look like. They're these small little sandals that have a beautiful pearl feature on the front here. Now I absolutely adore pearls. I mean, as you can tell, wearing a pearl headband, and you can't see, but I'm actually wearing a pearl belt as well right now. I love pearls so much. So when I saw these shoes, I thought that these would be absolutely perfect for summer. Because in winter, on days when I'm running errands or whatever, I just wear my white sneakers. They match with a lot of outfits and they're super comfortable. However, in summer in Australia, it's way too hot to wear sneakers. I will be melting. So instead, these will be gorgeous. So I'm really hoping that they fit me well and are comfortable because they're just going to match with so many outfits. I believe these came in a black color as well. So if I really like these, I might go back and get the black. But there is something wrong with them, unfortunately. Where was it? I noticed earlier when I was looking at these shoes. Ah, here we go. These are brand new, just taken out of the box. I was just looking at them earlier to make sure like what shoes were here. And look, it's already coming undone and is broken. That's so disappointing. Like, when you get a brand new pair of shoes, you really don't expect it to be like that. It's fine, I can definitely glue that down, but it is something to keep in mind that like it's showing up broken already, which is not ideal. But nonetheless, I think that these are a very chic pair of shoes that will match so many outfits and are super duper girly. It's also a great way for me to not dress down any outfits, because after quarantine, I've been leaning into sneakers a lot. I've been wearing them all the time, so it'll be nice to have just a nice pair of almost flats to reach for in my wardrobe with an outfit like this. So let's go try them on and see how they fit. Alright, these are what the white heels look like on, and unfortunately they are just a smidgen too small. I could get away with it, and I think I might try and just wear these still, because as you can see, they're not too small, but my heel is hanging over the edge just that little bit, which is really upsetting because these shoes are gorgeous. I love them so much. I absolutely love this style, and it would really match the outfit that I'm wearing today. So I got all of these shoes in a size 39 EU, which is a size Australian 8, which is my normal shoe size, and these just don't fit me well, which is really unfortunate because they are super comfortable. I was concerned about this little plastic bit on the front here, because sometimes that can cause like a lot of pain. If the plastic hasn't been cut properly, then it's literally like cutting up your feet, which no one wants when wearing a pair of cute little heels. And I'm happy to say, because they have scalloped the front here, there is no pain coming from that at all, which is really, really good. It's just unfortunate that these don't fit, and also they weren't made that well. I mean, the back bit here is still coming up on the back there, so they're just not an ideal pair of shoes, but I do love the design of them, so I'm gonna try and see if I can get away with wearing these, but I don't know. I think that they are just that little bit too small, which is unfortunate because I love the design. These next pair of shoes I have really been looking forward to, and as I said, this was originally meant to be a big haul with lots of heels in it, but I had to cut it down because they didn't arrive in time, and I was like, please tell me that these shoes arrive, because I really want to wear them. And I haven't taken these out of the bag yet. I've really seen them through the bag, so these are what they look like. I love them. Okay, so they are these beautiful small heels. Once again, as I said, I am needing a few small heels. I went a bit crazy with the tall heels. I need a few smaller ones. And they are covered in lace and this black bow on the front. And I just thought that these were so incredibly chic. Again, will match with so many outfits, because now I've got a pair of white small heels that I just showed you guys for any like outfits that need white shoes. And now I've got black ones too. And these are just absolutely beautiful. I really love these so much because it will add to the outfit but will still be comfortable for days when my outfit's super cute but I don't want to wear stilts, but I don't want to wear sneakers. These will be perfect, and they are just so very adorable. I do find when looking for like shorter heels, so often they are kitten heels, which I find so very ugly. So my tip to you all is, if you're looking for some shorter heels, look for block heels like these. That way it doesn't look weird with like a tiny kitten heel. This makes the shoe look nice. So that is my tip to y'all, but I absolutely adore these. I think that they are so beautiful. There aren't any glaringly obvious issues on these. There's a little bit of glue sticking up at the front here, but apart from that, they're beautiful, and I absolutely love this bow. I just love these so very much and cannot wait to put them on. So let's go do that. How beautiful are these shoes? I'm so in love with these. I was very nervous to put these on after wearing those white heels because I was concerned that these weren't going to fit, but thankfully they do. So I don't know what was going on with the sizing of those white shoes, because these shoes are bought in the exact same size and they fit me perfectly. So I just love these so very much. They are super duper comfortable. I mean, you would expect them to be because they are such a tiny heel, but sometimes that back bit there can rub and hurt. As you can see, I've like got a red mark from previous shoes that gave me blisters, but these haven't, luckily. So I just love these so very much. They're just so beautiful, matched with the whole aesthetic I've got going on here of the Parisian vibes, and because they are black, they would just match with so many outfits. If you work in like an office space, these would be perfect. If you want to wear heels but don't want to walk around in stilts, these will be amazing. And I just love them so very much. They're so dainty and adorable, yet they still look super cute and are very comfortable. It is now time for the shoes that you have all been very patiently waiting for. The shoes that I deem it to be the craziest high heels on all of your style. And I have quite a crazy style, okay? Some high heels that I have bought in the past, I've seen your comments being like, those are absolutely crazy. How does Annalise love them? But I do, because my style can be a little eclectic at times. And these heels, despite me thinking they're crazy, I don't know if I'm gonna wear them. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I'll just show them to you guys. So this is what they look like. It might look alright so far. Beautiful heel. I actually really like these style heels, the clear that kind of go out into somewhat of a diamond shape. I think they're beautiful, and you guys know I love feathers, so it's got this black feather, and you might be able to see a bit of rhinestone detail peeping out. Doesn't look that weird, right? But it's a pair of thongs. Or sandals, flip-flops I think Americans call them. In Australia we call these thongs. It is a pair of Diamante thongs with a black feather on it. Now if that's not crazy, I don't know what is. So let me get out this other shoe so y'all can get the full effect. Now when I saw these, I was like, that is absolutely crazy. I need them in my life because they are insane. I mean, the whole thong high heel trend, I've never got amongst. I know Kim K wore them and she's like a leader of fashion, but I just did not like them. And looking at them here, I don't really like them. And then to have the square toe on them and then add this thing of black feather, I mean, it is just a very, very interesting design. So these weren't cheap either from memory, but I mean, if you want a crazy pair of shoes, you know where to go. YesStyle's got your back. So they look to be really well made. Like the feather is kind of going everywhere, but that just always happens with feather. I'm learning whenever I wear something like this, feathers get everywhere, just everywhere. It just happens, and I've just learned to accept it at this point. But the rhinestones are all attached really well, which is really, really good. So these also shouldn't be too painful. I think you can just see the feathers flying everywhere, but these shouldn't be too painful to wear because this heel is a very thick bottom there. The bigger part that it has on the bottom here, like the more surface area, the less pain that will cause you. So instead of, say, you know, these tiny little stilettos from earlier versus this will be a lot more comfortable, and also it's not a massive height, so these shouldn't be too painful. I'm very interested to see how it is to walk in like flip-flop sandals. Or thong sandals I should say. I've never worn a pair like this before, so that'll be interesting. But yeah, I think we can all agree these are some crazy heels. So let's go put them on and see what we think. Are y'all ready for the craziest high heels I could find on YesStyle? Bum, ba-da. These are what they look like, and yeah, I think they are very ridiculous. So they are a very interesting pair of heels, that is for sure. I do love this heel because I am not feeling much pain because there's that little bit extra bit of support, but that's really all I like about these because they're just so crazy. Honestly, I think the black fur makes it look like my feet are hairy, and I never ever used to think that with black fluffy heels until I kept getting comments about it, and now it's all I can see when I wear these. And also, something I definitely didn't expect, because these are a square-toed heel, I totally thought they'd be fine, but my pinky toe here is actually starting to fall off, which is really weird because I have narrow feet. It's not like I have wide feet. This has literally never ever been an issue for me, ever. So I don't know what that's about. It seems to just be quite a small surface area on the front there for my feet, and because it is, you know, the thong shoe, it's making my feet spread out that little bit more, which just isn't ideal. These are also very difficult to walk in if you're not used to walking in heels. My toes are actually having to grip on the front there to make sure that my foot doesn't fall out, just because the heel is quite high and there's literally no support at all to keep these on. And flicking this up, because it's got a bit of weight at the back due to the heel, it's just not comfortable and it will start to hurt after a while. So, you know, they're a fun pair of shoes, definitely interesting and crazy, but I just don't think that these are for me. Those are all of the high heels for today's video. Which one were your favorites? Be sure to let me know down below. Also, be sure to check out my other social medias. Instagram, Pinterest, and TikTok are the main ones that I use. I'll have them all linked on the screen right now and also linked down below. And I love you guys so, so much. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to comment down below what videos I should do next, and I will see you next time. Bye. Mwah!